No matter if it's sports, movies, TV shows, normies, the casuals, they seem to be ruining everything for me. And the reason why I say that is because it feels like everyone hates everything. If you search the internet, if you really just go on YouTube and X, Twitter, you'll see so many negative comments about everything. If you don't know, my name is Jimmy B. Fearless and I rap. If you go to World Star Hip Hop and look up my song Pitfalls, you'll see a whole bunch of negative comments. And not even negative comments, I mean crazy weird comments. And it's not that I'm saying that my song is good or that everything that's ever released is good, but it's the simple fact that it seems like no one really can find enjoyment in jack nothing. Everyone hates everything, and everyone constantly wants you to know their opinion about everything. Honestly, I don't think things is that bad. I don't think that movies are that bad or TV is that bad. So let me go ahead and give you a few examples. Since my podcast is based off of sports, I want to go ahead and talk about football a little bit. Then we can talk about basketball. We can also talk about boxing. But when it comes to football, good examples. Teams or, coaches might not win the Super Bowl every year, but they still may have a consistent and good record. Case in point, Mike Tomlin. There are Steelers fans and just fans in general, certainly in the media, that complain, bitch, and moan about Mike Tomlin and the Steelers, even though this man has had a winning season every year. Not every year you're going to win the fucking Super Bowl, y'all. Not everybody's going to have Patrick Mahomes and be lucky enough to get him, which they almost didn't get Patrick Mahomes because they were trying to draft Paxton Lynch the year before. But you still have fans out there, loyal fans, that be like, oh yeah, we love Mike Tomlin. But then it's the normies, it's the casuals that says, oh, he ain't won a Super Bowl. They haven't had a lot of playoff success. Kick him to the curb and let's start over. Really? What about consistency? What about the fact that you can be really, 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 really good at something? Oh, not to mention Tomlin is a Super Bowl champion. Let's talk about Russell Wilson. Another good example. Russell threw 28 touchdowns and 5 interceptions last year. Okay, he wasn't good enough, right? Per what the Denver needed and what Denver was paying him. He wasn't playing up to his contract. I respect that. But the fact that Denver released him and have to pay him dead cat money instead of keeping him, right? And then drafted another quarterback with, I think they have the 10th or 12th or 13th pick this year. Why wouldn't you go that route? Why? Because you're under the pressure and illusion that every year has to be fucking fantastic. And you can't respect or even enjoy what this man did. It's infuriating. It's egotistic and it's stupid. And it pisses me off. And I think it's pissing off a lot more people on the internet. And it's not just me and my old angry ass. Let's talk about the NBA. Everyone complains that, oh, we don't have any new stars. Everyone bitches and moans and says the NBA is not exciting. I hate the NBA. They shoot too many three-pointers. Okay. You got Anthony Edwards out here with one of the top teams in the West. We don't talk about the Timberwolves, period. This motherfucker's dunking over everybody. Dunking over everybody. You have a generational talent that just came into the NBA. His name is Victor Wembanyama. People thought he was going to get injured. Fucked up. He is dominating. Even though his team is porous, he's still one of the best players in the NBA. He just got in there. Really, if you really want to be honest, he should win Defensive Player of the Year. You have Zion Williamson. He lost 25 pounds since December. And people bitch and moan about him. Oh, he's lazy. Oh, this. You don't know what that man was personally going through. He had all types of weird shit going on. Trying to be, fuck around with the, of the internet. The thoughts of the internet. And he got caught up. But he lost 25 pounds. No one's talking about that. But you hear all the bitching and moaning about, oh, he's fat and all of this. But the fact that he looked like Adonis right now, no words. And it's kind of funny if you think about this. I'm bitching and moaning about people bitching and moaning and about how everyone hates everything. But the reason why I'm doing this is to prove the point that shit is not as bad as it seems. Why can't we find joy in the fact that the Pelicans are one of the top teams? The fact that they have Brandon Ingram and Zion both snapping. The fact that they might make some real noise in the playoffs. The media doesn't talk about them. They want to continue to talk about the Lakers and the Warriors. They don't want to transition over to the new age. They don't want to transition over to the new superstars that are coming up. Don't want to do it. They want to focus on the old school motherfuckers. And I love that. That's nothing wrong with that. But there's no balance. And then when we talk about them, is always hate. It's a different generation. People are different. Things are different. Players are different. Now let's talk about boxing. Canelo recently said that he would not fight David Benavidez unless somebody offered him $100 or $200 million. And his fight coming up against Munguia is the most important fight. I believe what he was trying to say is that it's the most important fight because it's the most important fight right now because it's the fight that he got in front of him. And I also believe that he does not want to fight David Benavidez because it's a lose-lose situation. And at this particular point, he's on his Floyd Mayweather. Fight risky competition a little bit, but competition that you know is going to win. But the fact that people are calling Canelo a duck is fucking stupid. Y'all know he's been around for a long time. Y'all know he fought Floyd. He fought Floyd Mayweather. Floyd. He fought Triple G when people were saying that Triple G was going to kill him. That Triple G was the real monster. All controversial decisions besides the last one. But Triple G was his main villain. That was his main opponent. It's not David Benavidez. I'm sorry. I want to see the fight too. If I had $100 million, I would put it down. I would put it down because I do believe that David is the next carnation of the Mexican superstar that we're looking for. I think it's David Benavidez. But the fact that people are calling Canelo a duck and not appreciating the previous work in his resume is ridiculous, man. That dude started off at 147. He fought at 170 and fought Bivol, one of the most technically excellent fighters that we've ever seen. And the simple fact that people hate Canelo now and think that he's a bum and all of this shit because he won't fight one dude is insane. And if you really think about it, what does it do for Canelo? It retires Canelo Alvarez because it's a good portion, is a belief that he cannot beat Benavidez. Too tall, too technically sound, fast hands, throw combinations, very strong in his prime. I don't know. I don't think Canelo is in his prime anymore. But y'all act like replays of the things that he has done are not available. Y'all act like you can't look and see how incredible his career was. We hate everything. We don't ever say anything positive about anything. It's very rare. And also, and this is my personal opinion, I think this all has to do with the internet and the social age that we're in. See, before, you couldn't say some negative shit to somebody without getting confrontation face to face. So people watch their fucking mouth. But now you don't gotta do that shit. You can just say whatever the fuck you want on the internet and nobody gonna really come and find you. Either you got a VPN or nobody wants to go ahead and really even put in enough effort to come and kick your ass or confront you in person. And we see how that shit goes down in Chirac. When all the war in Chirac shit was happening, that DJ Academics was covering, motherfuckers was saying shit and getting smoked because everybody was local. So just because you say something on the internet don't mean it's going to be play. Motherfuckers going to come to your house. So that's one aspect. The second aspect is that we all walk around like, NPCs. We all walk around like drones. We don't say good morning, good evening, good night to nobody. We barely talk to motherfuckers. We have very limited interactions with humans. I work from home. I talk to people over the phone. My coworkers over the phone. I don't see them a lot. So the interactions is very limited. So you lose that shit as a society if you're not talking to people 24/7. Contactless delivery. These motherfuckers at Walmart Amazon, they drop your shit off. You don't even got to see the motherfucker. You used to have to talk to the milkman and the postman and all that shit. You knew your delivery drivers. You knew the mailman. All that's dead, bro. You knew the pizza man. You knew these people. You talked to these people. You saw your boss on a regular basis. It wasn't work from home 4 times out the week. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is that you lose social conventions. People don't know how to act in society. People judge everything as if it has to be Avengers Endgame or Avengers Infinity War. Everybody hates every fucking thing. And then most people are contrarians, where they will just say, I fucked that word up. They will say, oh, everyone else hates this, so I'm going to just like this just to be different. It's infuriating. Not everything is as bad as you think or think it is. Not everything is also for everybody. But I don't mean that you have to fucking pan it and destroy it. I watch a lot of review channels like Review Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Comic Books Explained. Like, I watch a lot of shit that reviews stuff, basically, right? And most of the time they do try to make it like a feedback sandwich where they give some positives and then they give some negatives. But it seems like, to me, everybody, when the internet deems something's negative, everyone just says it's negative. Everyone just fucking hates it. Everybody. They just hate, they can't stand it. I'll give you an example in movie terms. Ant-Man versus the Ant-Man and the Wasp and whoever, you know what I'm saying? The one with Kang. It wasn't Multiverse of Madness. It was Quantum Mania. I love that movie. I thought the effects was bullshit, but I love the movie. I thought it was a good idea. I know that Kang lost to a bunch of ants, but Kang ain't like super duper Thanos-y. Kang is a motherfucker that has so much technology. That's what makes him a superhero. So the more technology he has, the stronger he is, which is the harder it makes to defeat him. You pick up one fucking comic book, look at one video about Kang, you figure that out. Motherfuckers hate, this movie is boring. It's the same shit. Whoop de whoop. Bitch, y'all remember when we had Daredevil movie as this fucking superhero movies? Batman Forever or Batman and Robin? Y'all remember this shit? Shit is so much more advanced now. It's so much more technical. That they're trying to be funny. They're trying to have real fight scenes in movies. It's insane. It's like the world has no joy. And I just really wanted to talk about that shit. Like, you motherfuckers just seem like y'all just hate it all, man. Y'all have no joy in y'all life. It's fucking pitiful. Please find some joy in your life, man. Consume this stuff that people are making, putting their hard work into. Not everything's going to be great. I'm not saying that. But most of this shit is perfectly fine. Most of this shit is good. Most of the sports we watch is incredible. Most of the football we watch, basketball, boxing matches are incredible. You know what I mean? Like, I think that this type of social pressure to be the best, to be undefeated, to be excellent is like that Michael Jordan effect, man. Like when you have someone that people deem as flawless, everyone searches for that perfection and they don't want to put their shit out there. And the fact that now we have media available that criticizes every single thing that you do makes it worse, because Michael Jordan didn't have social media back then when he was, running it up. So that's why LeBron gets criticized 24 motherfucking 7. The nigga's 39 years old. He's old as shit. He should be in a fucking wheelchair. Man. It's sad. We have to treat ourselves and society better. Like, for real, bro. We have to be better as humans. We hate everything. And we shouldn't, because nothing's really that bad. Like, really, even the shit that is bad is funny. Think about it like this. Everything on the planet that everyone makes and creates and sells and does is all Sharknado. Sometimes you're going to get an Oppenheimer, but most shit is Sharknado. And that's okay. It's something fun to watch, something fun to do. You can laugh at it. You can make jokes about it. You can learn from it. You can try to do it better. But most things on the planet is Sharknado. I'll say Sharknado 4. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Should you always strive for greatness? Yes. Should you continue to try to make greatness? Yes. Should we not support bullshit that studios such as Sony continue to create? You know, with these fucking Spider-Man universe movies? No, we shouldn't support that bullshit. We really shouldn't. Because it lets them know that we shouldn't continue to make that. But that doesn't mean that when it's something that's okay, we need to destroy it and bring it down to a level where it never happens again. Y'all hate everything. Stop being a casual. If you're a casual, please don't comment on it. Please leave it the fuck alone. If you're a normie, get the fuck up out of here, man. Straight up. Straight up. Don't want you. Don't need you. I'm good. I'm good. Because you ain't gonna do nothing but fuck up the program. You're gonna fuck up the entire program. Stop hating everything. It's stupid. And it makes us as humans look like we're fucking jerk-offs. And we're dicks. And we shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't be like that. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I bugging? Am I making any fucking type of sense? Or am I just ranting some old dude? Let me know in the comments below. Hear me out with Jimmy B. Fearless.